Now I have a computer. Oh, see, I am computer.
Oh, I think you actually got hardware for this.
I am unable to cover.
Yeah, no, we can do the server, so just make sure that this works.
Okay. Oh, so that's what you configured your.
That's also there.
Yeah.
So,
I'm tired. It's so fun. We should organize more often organized events like this.
Works.
great question, really. Oh, can I leave up your availability? Can I go here?
Yeah, it's really only because I have one server only one room.
Yeah,
But you can start out there.
Oh, tired.
Put it that way. I'm gonna close this one because they're gonna do both over there. So we'll probably two games at the same time.
See ya.
No, I
Bye.
haven't joined yet.
Are you also joining?
Can everybody get out of the
Okay, we're live.
Get
So the
out of
camera's
the room.
on.
Guys, get out of the room. I
Oh my God.
just disputed.
Why do you need to get out of the room?
Get out of the room.
Get out of the, not this
What?
room, the
Oh.
hack mode, the silent room.
Oh, okay, I'm out.
Virtual.
I think that I can use it.
What?
What happened?
No. Just here for the pizza. I'm actually here for it. Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
It's a 10-second delay.
That's more than 10 seconds.
Because if probably me.
What's the link? How do I find that? Like,
Good one. You gotta use the Thomas's YouTube channel.
oh, just our YouTube channel?
Hey, let.
Okay, so everybody knows we're live streaming now from here. Woo! If your parents are watching, don't use foul language. And I still need the link for your web demo so I can put it up on screen.
I'll send it to you.
Don't load yet because they're.
No, I won't. I won't load it until you guys are ready to show it. But and now I gotta check to see where everyone else's submissions are. So, but just want you guys to know we're live. Just don't play any copyrighted music.
Let's do it.
That's why I was putting the Bad
Play
Hombres up.
covers.
Should we play the Bad Hombres for kicks?
The Facebook video.
So we have live entertainment here in Singapore.
We actually have a band on stage.
So
How,
what
when I have like a presentation,
No, right?
you need to send it to me because
and can we demo on our laptops too? Like, we need to demo it to the, how would it work?
you probably need to either.
Can we just use your,
Send-
okay, alright.
Yeah, we just.
And the other,
send it.
so you.
Yeah, anybody that needs to run something on a web browser for the demos can send it to me and I'll queue it up.
I'll send it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be a bit of stop and start.
No, we're starting, right, so. I think.
Now I gotta open up Slack and start talking to people. Yes?
Tested it works in Safari, it doesn't do it on iOS.
Ooh.
Should show it up.
We should totally show that off.
So But in our demo, it will be
Try Niles there.
Major selling point.
Actually, Chip, if you want to pull up that site, you're gonna have to zoom out, probably on your screen. He said it's your, I thought it. I'll take a shot of this.
I've got it. I'm pretty still on stuff. Just trying to figure it out.
We just move to the lodging. It's keep the rest
well then, so
I'll send you the. Use the map.io. I'll send it to you too.
use the what?
It's live on the web. I'll send you the right URL. But use the 172.
Oh, your app.
Yeah. 172 I should install the server.
Oh, I should have just used my domain. It's like, oh, should we buy a domain for this now? No need.
Hello.
That's live.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
www.com.
We're live, just in case anybody missed the first announcement. We're live.
Chip, I didn't hear you. Are you live? What's the
We are live.
And the camera's right there. And the microphone is right there. In case it's not obvious.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You want me to put a circle of chairs around it so you don't.
we are
Or do I need to hire a bouncer?
in Space Mob.
Speaking of bouncers, let's cut to the bar where our live band is playing right now.
This is good in your t-shirt. It is written hired.
Sorry.
Hired.
Oh, for sure.
You have job.
Yeah, I'm getting high.
There's a purpose for that.
You know the purpose.
I don't know why you guys are hanging around right in front of the camera.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Les. She wants to expose herself.
Uh-huh. How about we mute the audio? You guys, do you want? Should I do a radio announcer intro?
No, it needs to.
Do you think? I think we should.
What?
I think we should do a radio announcer intro.
Radio
The
announcer.
speaker that you love so much.
Ladies.
So now, live from the Hood Barn Grill,
There you go.
Bad Hombres.
Tonight
Hey folks, this is Singapore Live. We're going to kick off pitches in 15 to 20 minutes. If you're watching the live stream, stay tuned. Thanks for your patience. The real problem is I need more caffeine. I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're live once again. So I'm just gonna get up and say a few things, and then we'll kick it off. We'll watch the just 1 second. Por favor. Por favor. I don't really have anything important to say. We'll go this route anyway. Present live. Here we go. Unfortunately, I get to run back and forth, so. I feel like I should do a little
Take one.
TADHack Global Singapore 2018. Cut. Again.
Retake. Makeup artist retake.
Genesis TADHack Global 2017. Take 2. Okay. So welcome to TADHack Global 2017 here in Singapore. Yes. This is our live stream with a 10-second delay. I used to be a sloth in another life. We're about to kick off our pitching sessions. What we're going to do, I think, is start with streaming the remote folks' videos they sent in so we can see what they worked on. We have a team from the Philippines that put together an app. And we have another gentleman by the name of Harsha, who is, I think he's here in Singapore, but I'm not sure. He may be on the other side of the island, and like one of our team members here couldn't get a taxi because it's rainy. And that happens in Singapore. Go figure. Could have just taken MRT. Anyway, I'm just saying. We're happy to have participation from all over the place in Southeast Asia, and I want to say thank you very much to Alan Quayle, who's the global managing director and founder of TADHack. And there are a bunch of other sponsors who have all come together to make this event possible. So while here in Singapore we talk about Temasys a lot, I don't want to forget the folks at Telestacks, Video, Matrix, and Apiphonica. I will say I really enjoyed Apiphonica's introduction video yesterday. Death metal. So that was really cool. And then of course there are a bunch of other people who let us know, like I said, that make this all possible as well, either by posting locations or providing people to help run the events and help consult or be with the people while they do their hacks. So here in Singapore we've got, I think, 5 total pitches to show you, and we're really looking forward to that. So bear with us, there may be some gaps in between because some of us have to hook up our laptops to this projector and get ourselves stoked up for the pitch. It's a very high pressure situation, lots of money at stake. Oh, and we have some prizes, and I'm going to say anyone who hacked on Temasys here in Singapore is getting a t-shirt. And winners not only get to participate in the global pitch competition, you will get some cash for having spent your weekend with us here in Singapore. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then I've got a couple of other extra little thingies for everyone that managed to join us for the weekend. So very exciting. You can actually do things in real life 3D with these. So it's not just virtual, you don't need a camera or a microphone. Just a hint. So we'll kick things off here in a minute. Stay tuned, and I'll voice over probably from the back of the room from here on, because I have a beautiful face for radio. See you later. So we're gonna try and put this up one more time. I had some interference from a third-party audio stream, and I don't have any idea where it was coming from. So we basically rebooted. Nice. It's a good thing we're gonna chop this up after it's all over. So we're gonna work on showing the Philippines team and their presentation first. So this is from brace.ph. Give me a second to put this up on the screen. Hold on. Stop. Hi, Haley. Give me a second.
Can't hear you, Haley.
Yeah. We're gonna back that up, and then I'm actually gonna start properly. Recap.
Activated using Powtoon.
Welcome to today's Mania Talk.
So now we have to stop.
Today we have a very dynamic speaker.
I think that might have been what was taking over our screens
Yeah,
before.
Strongly done.
It's so that was cool. A lot of different things mashed up in that one. So now we're gonna play another remote submission, and then we can stand up and watch the official hacks here. So let's see.
These are remote submissions. Same group as us.
Watching that one.
Yeah, so right. Like those guys are from the Philippines, they submitted their they're remotely like there's
I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, we can always ask questions.
Hello everybody, I'm Harsh Jaman, and this is my entry for the TADHack 2017. So the application is called RealLearn, or I like to say it as a real-time collaborative learning platform. So let's move on. Okay, what is it? So RealLearn is a combination of video chat, file sharing, text chat, and a shared whiteboard. So what we have done here is we have gathered all the components and created the best experience for the students and teachers. So in this platform, students and teachers can register, and teachers can start teaching and students can start learning in a collaborative way. Okay, why RealLearn? So we all know that classroom experience and the distance learning or the e-learning experience has its differences. It's not the same thing. So we all like to experience the classroom experience in every method of learning we can. So by using RealLearn platform, we are trying to reduce the gap between classroom and the distance learning or e-learning. Okay, how it works? So we have the RealLearn platform, consists of whiteboard, video chat, chat and file sharing. So users can register, log in, and start teaching or study. It's as simple as that. So how it works. So for the video chat, audio chat, text chat and file sharing, we use video.io. And for the other module, basically user login, registration, database interactions, with the whiteboard, real-time whiteboard, we use our web server. So by using browsers, clients can interact with our system. Okay. So technologies. So we have used some of the latest and trending technology, such as Angular, the latest version Angular, the Node.js, Socket.io, Video.io. Actually, all the latest version of these technologies we have used in this platform. So this is how our application looks like. Let's move on to the demo. Okay, I have a local instance of the application running in my laptop. So unfortunately I didn't have the time to complete the application, but by looking at this side you will get a good understanding, I think. So we have the whiteboard, you see, shared whiteboard, video conversation, here how it looks, and chat area which has file sharing as well. Okay, so and I have another demo to show you how the real-time whiteboard works. So let's move on to that demo. Okay, here I have actually I didn't have the time to integrate this to the real-time platform. See, that's what I'm doing another demo of the whiteboard. You see that in this browser I am logged in as the teacher, in this browser it's the student. So okay, so what we are going to do is send an invitation to the student. Invite, okay, student. After accepting the invitation, now they both can draw on the whiteboard. Okay, so in the left side you have the teacher, in right side you have the student. And you can change colors. So this whiteboard can be shared, can be used to share information between the student and the teacher. This has some other features as well, but in future development we can integrate those into the application as well. So that is it about my application. So it's real time, it's collaborative, it's I would like to call it the next gen learning platform. So thank you everybody, thank you very much. Hello everybody,
So those were presentations for some of our remote participants. I'm going to invite Vince and his team to present now. We'll go with you next. Yeah, and then so however you want to get set up, you can use the HDMI or this computer. And
Yeah, that will be there, the presentation there.
yeah, so I can put the presentation up on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't I do next? Set up a sharing window for that, and I'll capture through the mic here. good. So now, okay, check. The mic, is that working? It looks like it's working.
How do we?
Yep. Okay, so we'll take this live. We're gonna show the presentation on the screen, and you'll hear Vince and team talking. And then when we need to, we'll switch back and figure out how to do the demo part. So that's also live
Yes.
because that's important. And maybe what we'll do is we'll use this camera on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. You are live with the PowerPoint.
Just now.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not there.
Right.
It's actually broadcasting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
You're talking. It's broadcasting the presentation.
Yeah. No problem.
So-
So I don't need to like.
No, you don't need to dance or.
Yeah. So my name is Vince. I'm here to represent my teammates Let and Jackie for TADHack Singapore 2017. So slide please. What video calling is probably one of the most common WebRTC use cases. So when we were trying to figure out what our app is going to be, next slide please.
Come on, I'm gonna move it over here so you can see it and everyone else in the room.
Okay, great. So as I said, video calling is one of the most common WebRTC use cases. So when we were thinking about what our app is going to be, so we were thinking, what could we add to video calling that would give the user more control or more data as the call happens?
Excuse me. It seems like it's not working.
Use the scroll.
Actually, if you're mousing over this, you can
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And next slide, please. So one of the criteria that we were thinking when we were building the app, it should be quick and easy to get started, and there should be minimal server setup. Next slide, please. So what we built, we embedded sentiment analysis, object detection, and OCR detection within the video call. For this, we used the Temesis Web SDK, Google Cloud Vision, and AWS Lambda for our serverless needs. So what our app does, it just allows the peer to analyze the other person in the video and to get information about their sentiment, like how they're feeling right now. Are they happy? Do they look sad? Are they surprised? What the picture quality looks like. Objects seen in the video, are they wearing glasses? Do they have a mustache? Are they wearing headgear? It also detects text that you inside the video from your shirts or from your background or from documents that you put in front of the camera. So possible use cases for this, for sentiment analysis, in an interview, instead of the reviewer focusing on the interviewee, the interviewer could just focus on asking the questions and analyze the interview later. It can be useful for customer reviews or surveys. For OCR, detecting in-video text can be very valuable when you're saving time. Instead of scanning documents or IDs, you just present it in front of the camera instead of taking the time to scan them or encode them during the call. So we're going to do a demo of the app.
So hold on. Because I had to close everything out before. Oh, okay, look at that. Okay, now we're gonna set up the stream for this too. So now it's set up and we're going to capture the audio from the Yeti. Audio centers. Okay, so I'll take that live. Okay, we can talk over this and you can drive this one if you want.
Okay, cool. So this is our demo.
Let me close off the.
For the people in the live stream, the screen that you're seeing is the agent screen or the main user screen. I'll be acting as like the customer or the interviewee, and Let will be interviewing me, and she has all the control power for like how to. She'll have the control panel for the sentiment analysis and all that other fancy stuff. So we're now in a video call, and if you can just show them how our sentiment analysis works. I can just show my face. And in the live stream, you'll see like how likely I am to be happy, how likely I am to be sad. You'll also see the objects that can be seen in the picture with me, which is like my glasses. Like it also tells me that I have a huge forehead, and also it detects text, right? It shows like what my shirt says, and yeah, all that other fancy what do you call this, sentiment analysis stuff. So I could like it actually also detects handwriting. So if I show this on the video, it should read. Wait, what? I can't position the camera. Okay. Right there. And it should read.
Hello, Singapore.
It says hello, Singapore.
So yeah,
Right.
I need to improve my handwriting apparently, but so at least it shows that hello Singapore. It can read from handwriting as well. So there, that's our demo.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Okay. So, switch the streams. All right. So I'm gonna let you take this so you can project onto the screen up there. Do you have HDMI? Yeah. Okay. So you take that, and then what I'll do is I will have the ability to project on that screen.
Handwriting.
And then I'm going to catch.
Should I just speak from here?
Yeah, just use. You can actually, if you want, you can do everything there or here. That's fine. No problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to blow up the. I'm going to basically put it all up there. So you're going to be talking into that microphone.
Yeah.
And presenting
Okay.
on that screen. So, and what I'll do is create. 5. Okay, time for another demo. My Laundry Inc. So just let me know when you need to switch to a different slide, okay?
Okay, hi everyone. I would be talking today about a company called My Laundry Inc. We provide you a hassle-free laundry experience so that you can spend time you save through that with your loved ones. So moving to the next slide. Stepping back, looking at the market size of the global fabric care market, it's really about $80 billion today, and it is growing at about 5.6% CAGR over the next 6 years. It's expected to touch about $110 billion by 2022, so it's a huge market size. However, greater than 60% of the spending in this market is actually coming in from less than 20% of the global population, which is mainly Europe and US. So there's huge opportunity in driving growth in the remaining 80% market outside of Europe and US as we look at this market. Another interesting fact to note is China as a market has highest revenue in Asia today, in Asia markets, and it is growing super fast ahead of global average at 6.5% year on year. Moving to the next slide. So as we look at My Laundry's business target, our focus is really developing markets outside of Europe and US, which as I mentioned is 80% of the population, really what we are going after. Our offering is to provide these developing market consumers fabric care, wash and care products and services. These are also the markets which have the biggest GDP growth and biggest GDP per capita as we look at it in terms of progress from now till 2050. Moving to the next slide. As we look at trends in these developing markets in the area of fabric wash, the top 3 which stand out in the chart in the right section of this slide are consumers are looking for fabric care products which clean well, which are good price per value, and also where the experience of the product is really holistic. Looking at the left side, some key points to note are that in developing markets we see the advent of e-commerce and we see e-commerce is growing fast at about 200 index. We also see the need for consumers to do laundry faster, and affordability continues to be a key. Lastly, we see a trend of shifting from hand washing, which is traditional in these markets, to also a bit of appliance-based washing machine washes as well. Also key to note is that low price is always not very important for these consumers. They are also looking for high efficiency benefits, particularly things like naturals and things which enable their family to have a healthy lifestyle as well. Finally, women predominantly run the show in these markets as far as fabric cleaning is concerned. But however, of late we've seen men are increasingly sharing the load and household cleaning is turning out to be a family core. Moving to the next slide. So the promise and the objective of My Laundry is really to provide a hassle-free fabric care cleaning product as well as service to our consumers in developing markets. We promise accessibility to world-class products for fabric cleaning and outstanding services where we even offer subscription-based offerings to the consumers. We target developing market consumers and we look at low-cost pervasive technologies to ensure broad access to the consumers in these markets. So for example, technologies like SMS and mobile or even technologies which allow consumers to call into a number to access these services. The benefits for our consumers as we look at what My Laundry provides is that anyone in family can handle this core. So no longer it remains to be a core which women need to handle. Anyone could get involved in this process. Second, it substantially saves the time to both shop for products as well as access the services for washing and cleaning through My Laundry. And finally, we also offer subscribe and save, so folks could subscribe once and forget it, and it becomes like a dash button, as we know from Amazon, for developing markets, albeit enabled through mobile phone. So moving on. No worries. So just to visualize what My Laundry offerings are, on the left you see washing services. So we really take the laundry and clothes of consumers, and we allow them to give it to us so that we can clean it and give it back to them in a hassle-free way for them. Second, we also provide them access to best-in-class products at affordable rates and easy access to those products without the need to go and walk over to grocery or shop online. So moving on, the strategic plan for My Laundry is really threefold. The first one, we want to reduce the effort for our consumers and also reduce the cost to serve of fabric care cleaning by 3 to 5% over the next 2 years. We are looking to strengthen the market share of fabric care products and we want to definitely grow the developing market. As you saw, where not enough spending is happening outside of Europe and US. And finally, we want to ensure that we serve the consumers in a way that they have a always on fabric care cleaning experience. Moving on. So to help provide this and serve this objective, we are using TADHack's RESTCOM technology, and we've created an app on it called My Laundry. And that app works on voice call. A consumer can call into a number and receive confirmation through SMS. Moving on. So this is a workflow on how the capability works. A consumer can call into a number, they are welcomed by the consumer, and then they are taken through a series of questions and their responses are captured. And finally, the order is confirmed through SMS and a call-in to the consumer, and they get back the order. Second, we are using SMS and delivery via call. So given that most of the times SMS and delivery via call is not very expensive, we believe this technology should work for low developing markets. Third, we are also looking at subscription. So it is that you can actually subscribe and define the frequency at which you would want the laundry products to be picked from your house, or even products to be ordered. So they don't need to do it again and again. And finally, our customer agents are always there to call and confirm once an order has been placed. So that's how the technology works. I'll just show a quick demo of the app itself.
Okay. So
just give him.
Yeah, we'll need 30 seconds to switch displays. So I'm going to try and find a way to hold the camera in front of your laptop so we can see the app in action.
Yeah, maybe just to complete the presentation and then we can go into the demo.
Okay.
So if you have interest on partnering on this, you could reach out on this email, or you could even go to this link where we are inviting more folks to come and solve the problems. Okay? So moving to the demo.
Sure. Thanks very much. So let me just switch the streams again and move over to the other side. And I'm going to take, this is going to be high tech, right? So we have our camera here, as you can see. And just to show that there are actually people in the room today, and I'm trying to project on to his laptop to see the demo, and I will try to hold it as steadily as I can if I know which way to go. I'm not a filmographer, so.
Okay, so you went through the workflow.
Okay. How about we just do that?
Do you need help, Chip?
Well, I'm pseudo.
There you go. Now we're back to the screen.
Okay. Don't move. Okay. All right. I have someone else doing this, which is perfect because I suck at it. Okay.
Okay, I'll make it very quick. So you went through the workflow earlier. I'll just show it to you how we've coded it into the app. So the consumer calls in and they get this message on the phone, welcome to My Laundry. Once they have entered in and confirmed their participation, we ask them the question on would you like to shop for laundry detergent, and they are given choices. Press 1 for soft plan, 2 for Surf, 3 for Ariel, 4 for Dynamo, and depending on the option they select, we move on to the next question where we ask them what scent they would like to purchase: lavender, natural, lemon, and depending on what they choose, we also then say, okay, do you want to go and purchase a fabric softener as well, because that is what will protect your clothes and make them softer. So they get the option to choose different fabric softener brands, Comfort, Downy, etc. And as they've ordered the products, we also check whether they would like to order a subscription order, which means they don't need to order this again and again. We'll store their order and process it for the next time. So if they press yes, we note that request as well. And finally, we also check whether they would like the laundry service which My Laundry Incorporate provides, wherein they will be getting all the clothes cleaned by My Laundry Incorporate, and we capture that input as well. Once they confirm, we also do a user satisfaction survey to check whether they have found enough variety of products as they were shopping for laundry. And finally, we would be sending them an SMS which shows what products they have ordered. So you've ordered this detergent, this of this scent, this softener, and you've ordered laundry pickup and so on. And that is what is sent through this. So there are a couple of clients we've shown here, Charles and Allison, and this is how it works in terms of the technology. Once this has been ordered, they also get a call. So they get a call to confirm that their order has been captured, and this will be delivered to them on a certain date. So that's how the technology works. It is entirely based on RESTCOM, and this is what I wanted to show today.
Cool. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Okay, so let me see if I can sort of pause this for a second, and we'll come back with our last. TADHack Global 2017 Singapore edition. Take 10. Okay. We're back at TADHack Global Singapore 2017. We're down to our last pitch for the day. It's all being broadcast here. So tenure radio station. Because what we're seeing now is a presentation together, and we'll back to the live. We'll actually have the live thing there, and then we'll switch cameras at the presentation. So people could dance in front of it. Because I understand this is entertainment venture. You guys started, and so tell me a little more about it. Sure. Yeah.
So we did some market research and got that people like mold, people like waking, and there are people who like waking a mold. Okay. So we decided to create a game that is based on our TADHack, that is based on Temesis WebRTC SDK. It is our official entry for the Temesis TADHack Singapore event. We have built a multiplayer variation of a classic whack-a-mole arcade game using Temesis APIs. The game features an HTML5 gaming console using Temesis WebRTC SDKs for communication and messaging. The clients run on mobile devices using sensor data to mimic the hammer motion. We have implemented this using native iOS, native Android, and mobile web on Android Chrome and native on Safari 11. It is fully interoperable across all platforms. The multiplayer aspect of the game is such that the players use gestures to try. Scored the most hit in order to over the highest percentage of scoring bar. Winner consumes the entire bar. This demo utilizes messaging, distributed events, and data channel aspects of the Temesis SDKs. Now for a demo, we hope.
Okay. Let's switch again. Do this up the browser up on the presentation screen, and you guys can walk in front of the screen if you want, and actually play the game. It will be pretty funny. Because I saw someone trying to practice this, so I'm gonna a little more.
So we need some more volunteers.
I'll volunteer. Distribute. Is that right? Yeah. So you can see in the live stream now, we've got our participants in the entire event today actually trying to play the game using iOS and Android. And you can see some of them winning. You can see the control bar where the score. It's like a massive tug of war to whack moles. Now I'm not aware that we have a mole problem in Singapore, but this is pretty funny.
Where's the sound?
It's being broadcast.
I'm 7.
There we go. There's live sound.
Die mole. Yes. Die mole. Die.
Somebody's got to win before the event can stop.
Yeah. Wait, does this have an end?
I can just see Alec Will hanging his head now.
Yes.
It's a clash of the titans.
I'm tired. 14.
I'm tired. See, this is like good exercise.
Yeah, my Fitbit's telling me like I exceeded my quota. Yeah. Die more.
Maybe one of you should just let the other one win.
Where's that people win?
Need that for a future. Maybe you need to do
So we have
Well, Vincent, you're really good at whacking.
Yeah. I'm part of the Venn diagram. When people enjoy whacking and moles.
People who hate moles. That's hilarious. It's obviously going to be hours before we're able to finish.
Sorry, it's gonna take us all day.
Okay, so you guys get the point. That's pretty awesome. Thanks.
So I have 52 points.
24.
Show your phone on the thing.
Okay, yeah. Yes. So hold your phones up. In addition, the game actually shows you who's got points or how many points you got as a result of the game. So
He's a developer, so he coded it to win. So
so that's how you know who won. Very cool. Thanks, guys.
You're still broadcasting the sound of that too.
Yes.
you should use your laptop. Whack that.
Okay, so here's we're back live with the audio and the slide up there. What will happen next is we'll have some discussion internally, but I do want to just quickly, I'll announce the actual cash prizes when the global thing has finished. So I think it's safe to say that there will probably be at least 3 entries from Singapore that win, if not 4. And I'm going to recommend that everyone that was here gets a chance to go to the global level. What that means, though, is that now I get to hand out a few things. So, what? So Max Payne and Laundry Agent, what t-shirt size are you?
Large.
Large. Okay. Very good. Bear with me just 1 minute. This is very important. You can't make t-shirts with this part of it. In addition to winning one of the cash prizes for the Singapore location, I am proud to present you with a 3D pen, which you can use to mark up your laundry if you want.
If you run out of hangers.
Yeah, make a hanger. If you run out of hangers, you can use that to make hangers for your laundry. As well as 2 commemorable t-shirts, one for the event and one just for being a good sport. Thanks very much for your time. Okay, Alex, you deserve special mention as well.
Oh, yeah?
Come on up. What size t-shirt are you?
M.
M. Is that Asian or European size?
I guess it's same.
Okay, you're getting a large.
No, give me a S.
I think that's what M.
No, M, sorry, not S, M.
Okay, I'll get you one of each.
I mean, one is fine. I want to show it. One shirt is fine. I don't have a lot of space.
It's medium?
Yeah.
Are you sure about the meat? I think it's a large.
I mean, I had one already in Asia, it was an M. And large was too big.
Okay, fine. You know best.
You always give to
This one is the non-TADHack t-shirt. So, yeah. So Alex has already done some views. So I'm going to do cuts of all of this. So we're going to splice it all together. So tell us again how you arrived here.
Randomly?
Random.
Yeah, kind of. I was backpacking around and I wanted to do a hackathon and I found the one in Kuala Lumpur and I moved to Singapore after that. So yeah,
Awesome.
I did both of them. It was very
So-
interesting. My first hackathon was.
Yeah. So and then to hear you were able to jump into a team with.
Yeah, like when I arrived, I was expecting to see more people.
Yeah.
Compared to Kuala Lumpur, which was like full of people, it was smaller and yeah, certain people from Timor were very friendly. And I was able to jump into a team with an idea and help them with it.
Awesome.
And develop this Pokemon.
And it sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Awesome. Well, you also get a lovely 3D pen.
Thank you very much.
The post office is just down the street from the mail it to
Thanks.
and then another t-shirt.
Thank you very much.
So you don't have to do laundry all the time.
I do.
All right, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming along. It's
Very
great to
nice.
see you.
Thank you very much.
Great. And no. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it. So we're gonna wrap up. Everyone else that was here, we're gonna, and our guests, I think we should go find a place to have some pizza and beer or something. Yeah.
Hey.
It's looking good. That's awesome. Okay, so that's it from Singapore for TADHack Global 2017. Woo! I'm sure I'll put together edits. I'll share the final videos with everybody at the probably very late tonight. And then again, I think everybody here you're in the cash, which is good. And then same thing for the remote teams that submitted hacks. Thanks very much for doing that. It's great to see that kind of participation from all over. So thanks again. And good luck. Hopefully see you all next year too. And